Morning folks, glad you could join me for another 2 Munros today, and we're up in the Cairngorms, which I'm taking on this is the 2 most remotest Munros. So I've got the bike and I biked it in. I've been quite enjoying using the bike lately. I like all the wee ones in, biking into them. So also it's been helping with my back. My back's been basically done for about 3 months, so back to the doctors with that as well. Just try to go through the pain barrier with it. I don't want to stop, so I'm not giving up. But hopefully I can get that sorted out. That was about an hour and 10 minutes maybe in the bike coming in there. As I say, electric assisted. Didn't put it on too much, but try to still get a bit of exercise. And there's a wee ruin here, you'll just see the top of it. I've just come up here, there's a few people camping that down there, so it's still early in the morning. I'm not want to wake them up with that if they're still in their tents. But it's been a good wee drive up. So we've come up right in that gully, right round, and we've sort of come round for the side, right back out to the Linn of Dee car park this morning. But the drive up and the bike was brilliant, just coming up the road. It's quite a good wee road. You've got the upside of the river and that, and then you're coming up towards they've got a wee sort of bothy, which was quite busy, outside and inside, with the tents, people staying inside as well. And after that, it's another good wee road coming up here as well. A couple of river crossings, but they've lowered down because of the good weather, but supposedly they can be quite treacherous to get across. I got sort of halfway across my bike here and it stopped as usual, so I had to jump off in the middle of it. Quite glad it wasn't too deep, which then it brought us up to the wee ruin here. So that's where my bike's parked. So we're going to be taking on these two. I know the name of one of them, the other one's a bit hard to pronounce. Is it Carn and Fhidhleir, which is pretty much the same sort of name as the one that we done in the Corbett down at the Arachar Alps in the winter. So it's got the same name as that. But I've been wanting to get these two done. These are another 2 remote ones. So been doing a few bigger days out, like the Fisher Fields and that, and the Ben Alder ones and that. So quite big cycles in and things as well. And this is another one like that. But it's been pretty gentle coming in. Gradual, I think we're sitting about 510 metres roughly where we are now, before we strike up the path in between the two. And I think this is a sort of loop and back down here. So looking forward to it. So I'll catch on and I'll catch in a wee bit further up the mountain, and we'll see where for there. As I say, the cloud's sitting about 700 odd metres, and I don't know if it'll clear or not. If you see on this side here, tops of these mountains here are pretty much clear, a wee bit going near them. But on the drive up here, this has just been basically clouded in all the way. So but at least the it's not too hot now. So that's another good positive thing. So I'm going to catch on and I'll catch in a wee while, okay? Folks, that's me checking in. This is the wee split in the path. This is where I've come up to on the path. We've come up this path, we left the wee ruin, so it's been quite a wee walk up here. This is where it splits off, going to the first Munro, which is going up this way, or this shoulder. And then you'll be going out to the second Munro, which is out here. And I might make the decision, rather than taking off here, continue, because it's quite a long path away out to the other side here. It doesn't look far, but it is still. What I might do is just take that in and do it in an anti-clockwise, because it means then in the way back, I'm basically coming straight back down this shoulder down here. Try to make the route a bit shorter on the way back, rather than having to drop off here and come all the way back out, because it is quite a bit out. So I might just take in, keep going while I'm on this road, keep it going now, and I'll do it in anti-clockwise. I don't know if many other people do it that way, or if they do it just going a clockwise plan, but I'm just trying to think. It means if I get sore legs or that, it's just sort of a shorter drop down back down the road. So I'll carry on and I'll catch in once I hit to the bottom of the second Munro, which will be the first Munro of the day, and we'll go a different direction. So I'll catch in further earlier, okay? Tiring folks, the sun's out but a good breeze. This is where I've just come up, right up side of this here. Walk Cairngorms route as usual. I think somebody's just took a dart down the side. No path. Got to this bit, what do you see? cracking path. I should have just carried on round. Get this quite a lot with the GPXs off Falk Island. For a lot of them are good, and there's other ones that people have just took a detour for a quick exit. It is obviously quick, but it's not really in a long run. It's all marshy, it's like a sponge heather bashing, so I'm glad to get that out of the way anyway, because the other one's basically up here and I'll just be basically coming straight back down the wee road. So probably made the right decision still, but we're not far from the top. I think this is the summit just up here, might just be on it, and this is looking back here to basically the other ones in Cairn, the Cairngorms, and there can't really see them, clouds in the now, so I'll keep going and I'll catch in up the top. Okay. Whew. Hi folks, that's me at the top of Carn and Fhidhleir, and the second one is over here, but we're going to have a big drop right back down the Bhealach and then all the way back up. As I say, we'll be doing that shoulder and that'll take us back to the path, so it's a lot quicker going back the way, but it's still got this big drop. So it's quite, for all the weather looks great, it's gusty. So we'll give a wee spin round the now. Here, this is the Benaglow group. Fantastic walk with Benaglow. Cairngorm, I think it is, it sits there here. Benjerrig, they're still today, that one, that's the only one that's left there today. That's another wee bike into the Bothy. And starting to look back out this way, you'll have like Sgarsoch, that's partner, the ones that I've done. And then this is, I think it's Ben Verafin. The two I've still today, I'll probably do them for the Linn of Dee. And back here you'll see the big one sticking out behind. That's just starting to look back into the Bray Rioch as well. And then you'll be able to like Ben McDowie and Derry Cairngorm, and that'll be there this way. The way back out to like Ben Avon. And I think my bearings are right. You'll have Glen Shee. Possibly, the point you want to wear there possibly will be the Loch Nagar range as well, is what I can think. So aye, quite good views. As I say, it's quite gusty, but so I'm not going to sit about here too long. I'm going to make my way back down to Bhealach. Might be a wee bit more sheltered back down there. And I'll catch in a wee bit further down. Okay. Just coming off, that was off the first one up there. Summit's just at the back up there. And we're heading obviously to the second one, which is here. So we're having to sort of traverse round and we're dropping down and then back up. And this is looking back down, away down, that was a bit, remember I was talking about the camping spot, you can see the path. So we've sort of come right across that and up. But yeah, you're really remote in here, you're basically in the middle of, between the Cairngorms, Glen Shee, coming in for Dalwhinnie area, coming in for Pitlochry area, so I think these mountains are probably smack bang right in the middle of all these areas. So yeah, you're pretty remote, going either ways, because it's a long way back to where I'm going, it's a long way back the other way. So I wouldn't really like to be out here without a GPS system or that, maybe when you get clagged in, or if it was like a white out, it'd be even harder if you're out here in the blizzards. God, I wouldn't even want to think of that. So, but aye, it just gives you a sheer scale of what you're up against, you know what I mean? And that's looking out to the monsters of the Cairngorms there that side as well. But aye, stunning place. See, I've landed quite lucky the now so far, but there is some big clouds coming in. I know in the afternoon it's maybe to get a bit cloudier and possibly some rain later on, so I'm going to try and get round these two and get back to the bike at least, hopefully before any of the weather changes. I'm hopeful it doesn't. I'm hoping I can get back to the van and it's still just as good, but we'll wait and see. So I'll catch on in, probably down at the wee Bhealach here before we take on up. Okay. Well folks, that's me down at the Beelat. I've actually just come up a wee bit onto the second one, and that was actually no bad. The faint path, a good wee path come down there, a wee faint path down there, and then you'll probably see for the footage here, I've landed a bit lucky. At least it's been dried out a wee bit. I wouldn't fancy trying to get across that in the wet. It's just big peat bogs and you can see where wheels sunk in, so at least it's been dried out for a few days or a week of that, so it wasn't too bad to get across there. But we're going to head on up. This pretty much just goes straight up. Pretty much have a grassy hill again. Most of them in here are like that. So I'll keep on going and I'll maybe get a wee bit halfway up or that before I hit the top. Folks, that's me at the top of the second one. Oh, that was a slog. So that's the first one there. Doesn't look too far away, but you need to drop all the way right back down and all the way back up. So you all saw the height you gained at the start of that walk after all the heather bashing, and then you've got more heather bashing. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I managed to find the path again, so that took care of that. But aye, been a bit of a slog today. Don't know if I've been off work all week as well, so holiday. Don't know if it's just been me that, no exercising the same or what, but aye, still fantastic day. I mean the views are cracking, you know. Everything's opened up. So here the Benaglow range here, Cairngorm. This will be Ben Jerrig, there's one of still today. Looking back here this way, pretty sure looking at that looks like Sgarsoch with the big cliffs going down into that'll be the locking out there as well, so I've done that. I think it was earlier this year, and as you can see up here, this is you looking back into the big ones, Brady Oak Traverse coming round, and back out to like Ben McDowie and that, at Derry Cairngorm, and then you're going back out to the, further back out you'll have Ben Ann they call it, it's basically looks like Ben Avon, but I think it's Ben Ann the way you pronounce it. Looking back out by Loch Nagar, this will be the back end of Glenshee, the ski slope mat will be on this side because we've come in round here. So the 9 out there, that was a hard day doing the 9 the one day. I don't think I would attempt that again. So, aye, I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes of that. It's quite windy still, get a wee bite to eat, see what the views are like. If it opens up a wee bit, there's a lot of clouds sort of rolling in there this side, so take advantage of it now, get some photos and that. I'll catch you in, okay. Folks, that's us. We're back down at the wee ruin, which must have been a wee crofter's cottage or that. I'm going to have a wee look in to see what it was, if I can find any information about it. Aye, that's the bike all ready to go. So I'm going to head back down the road. Probably about an hour odds, an hour and 10 minutes it was to get here, so just depends. I might stop again, get some photos of that. But aye, it's started to cloud in a wee bit, but the tops are still clear. But I think I got the best of the weather today, so aye, done quite well. As I say, it's been quite windy, but it's been quite good because it's kept me cool on the way round, so it's always a bonus. So I'm going to head on down and I'll catch in once I'm further down.